You're listening to Pato's Powerhouse.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's podcast, which I know I've been off the air for a while. I haven't been slacking. As you know, Pato, your favorite foul-mouthed podcaster, is a very hard-working individual. You know, I'm working 1.5 jobs. I'd like to say 2, but yeah, basically between both places, part-time and full-time, they take up my entire week, so I'm always working, and on top of that, I've been helping Dayguard, my 21-year-old, to find his place. And it's kind of a big deal because it's the first time he'll be out on his own, leaving the nest, as you would say. So I think I'm more nervous for him than he is. But anyway, yeah, that takes time, running around, getting everything, all the little details, squared away. So it takes time, and time is something that I have very little of. So, yeah, I've been tired and haven't had a chance to get behind the microphones and, just sit back, relax, and talk to my favorite people. Like you over there, you back, no, not you. No, yeah, you can go to hell. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I don't even know where that came from. I must be tired. Reality is, I appreciate each and every single one of you that tunes in. What can I say? This past week, I hit 45, and I'm not gonna lie, it hit me hard. The idea that being 50 is only 5 years away just blows my freaking mind. Seriously, it's 5 years. Gosh, you can blink and 5 years go by. Unless you're a preteen, then 5 years is like the beginning of time. It's like forever and ever. I'm just kidding. But anyway, yeah, I usually like to fly under the radar, but this birthday, a lot of family from California remembered. They all hit me up, which feels good, but at the same time, like I said, as I've gotten older, I like to fly under the radar and kind of not acknowledge that the number keeps getting higher. So it is what it is, though. But like I said, between getting older, helping Dayguard with his own place, and just trying to squeeze in time with family, with the kids, the grandkids, which I rarely get to see because, well, I live one place and I'm always working, and we're all so busy, but it's awesome when I get to see and spend time with them. Also, got to see Mom too, which, anyway, like I said, I've been trying to split myself up into different, trying to go in all opposite directions, and until I figure out how to be omnipresent, it's going to be very tiring. So something had to give, right? And that's the reason why I've kind of stayed off podcasting. Tales from the Garchak. Eventually, we're going to redo this. Continue where we left off. We had to take some things off because of quality issues and other issues, but we're gonna continue with that. This is the third attempt I try at recording this podcast because I've gone out of my way to find quiet spots, and the first time, I kept getting text messages and phone calls, and then the second time I had just locked in and I was getting ready to go, then somebody burst the door open and they walked in making all kinds of noise because, that's just the way it goes. And I guess I could have set up the laptop and go hide away in the studio, aka the closet, but it's easier to just do it from the mobile device here because, it's time. Once again, time is a factor. It's just so much easier to do it here. But anyway, went to see Captain Marvel. Now, I've heard all kinds of different, mixed feelings, mixed reviews. Well, I liked it, but then again, when I go see a superhero movie, I always go with the mentality that I am going to see a movie that was based on a cartoon or a comic book. So my expectations aren't, I'm not expecting real, come on, it's a superhero movie. I go there to escape the real world. So I'm not expecting like, oh, this could happen in real life, or blah, blah, blah. I'm not concerned if the technological terms align with the technology that we have today. I'm not concerned with, hey, I'm willing to go see a show and get entertained. For the most part, I liked it. It was pretty cool. There's a lot of details in there that are neat. Obviously Kevin Smith was in tears, and he's already made this public. I don't know, the Stan Lee cameo that a lot of us like to see in those movies. Stan Lee was in the bus, I guess, reading the script for Mallrats, which was like the big thing. And that how awesome is that? I totally understand the tears and the way he was just like, dude, man, the movies referenced you. I'm like, that seriously, that's something that it goes down in history, because future generations will see that, and it's kind of cool when what you do makes a difference, or makes you make your little mark there, which sure, does Stan Lee reading the script to Mallrats solve world hunger or anything like that? No. But come on, think about this for all in people who aspire to someday be movie makers, or look at what Kevin Smith, and I'm not saying, oh, look at, this could be taken off so fucking wrong, because I could be saying, look, if Kevin Smith could do it, you can too. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like, hey, dude's been doing things his way, and that's what I love about Kevin Smith, is that, he makes films his way, and eventually doing things his way has caught the attention of someone that, obviously they, he's one of the biggest supporters out there for especially this type of films. So, that, to me, like I said, that celebrate, him celebrating that, because that's an honor right there. Watching that, for me as a Kevin Smith fan, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. You got to say congratulations, man. It's, and that's just one thing. So, well, if you haven't watched the movie, I just fucking spoiled a little moment, but he spoiled it first, basically, because there's no way for him to go off the way he did without spoiling it, and he even said it. So, bottom line is, that's the only thing I'm going to spoil about the movie. Stan Lee cameo, he's reading the script for Mallrats, which, if you're not a Kevin Smith fan, you'd be like, okay, so fucking what? But if you follow Kevin Smith and you like his movies like some of us do, well, that's like, oh, that's so fucking awesome. That's fucking cool, man. The movies reference you. And moving on. Enough of blowing Kevin Smith here. Anyway, that was about it. I watched the movie. I thought it was good. I guess Brie Larson, is that the name of the Captain Marvel girl? Well, okay, whatever. She apparently she made some comments on Twitter or something that people were all riled up, like, oh, I'm not gonna go watch that movie, and people were just talking smack left and right. You know what? To me, I understand that this world, it takes all kinds, right? We got people that want to push their agendas, and a lot of people that, Me, I'm one that pushes for equality. I think that, well, here we could get into all kinds of fucking serious shit. But a lot of guys were complaining that, oh, well, she's got a feminist agenda. They know she's anti-white male agenda, and I'm just thinking, look, this is a movie based on a cartoon. The main person, wow, my brain is the main character, Captain Marvel. Okay, it's a woman, and yeah, I mean we've had Wonder Woman, but that's a different universe. All I'm saying is that it's we should appreciate and enjoy. Okay, it's women's chance to shine, turn to shine. I mean it's crazy. I mean, it's the comments I get like, well, I'm not watching that movie because that's a feminist movie, and the feminist movement is all about women better than men and not really equality and blah blah blah. I keep hearing, look, every movement has their their things. I mean, for the most part, I mean, like I said, I believe in equality between both genders. They should all have the same opportunities, right? Is that the way of the real world? Maybe not. I mean, is one position becoming stronger than the other one and then acting the same way as the other ones did the solution? Probably not. But like I said, once again, that's like stepping into politics because all those movements are very political. And right now, I'm not here to talk politics. I'm just glad to be behind the mic talking to you. So, as I was saying, watch Captain Marvel. I liked it. I mean, last I checked, it had grossed over $500 million. I mean, like $500 million, which is not doing too bad. I mean, even I don't know. Wonder Woman. I just call her Wonder Woman now. I forget her real name. Gal Gadot. Well, I hope I said it right. She, showed her support, which I thought that was pretty cool, And, I mean, seriously. I mean, these are movies based on comic books designed to entertain us. Oh, man. Spring is just around the corner. I mean... And here in Arizona, that means everything everywhere, basically everything starts blooming. So allergy season like you wouldn't believe. And right now, where I'm in my part of the world, things blossoming already. And there's a lot of dust. So, oh gosh. I love this time. It's cool to see things blossom, but it sucks. All the pollen and all the dust and all the wind and okay. So anyway, like I said, Captain Marvel, go check it out. It's a pretty cool movie. Like I said, congratulations, Kevin Smith. That the movie's referencing you is pretty freaking awesome. Wow. My nose is all stuffed up right now. Sorry about that. And what else did I... Well, there was something else I wanted to say before I say goodbye. Well, let's see. Looking forward to doing another episode of Cursory Overload soon. I mean, K-Dog's been pretty busy, and he'll have a major announcement there, which will determine a lot of things. So anyway, also, let's see. What else? There's something. It's bugging me because I want to remember the minute I hit the stop button. So maybe I should stop right now, pretend that I'm stopping, and then maybe I'll remember, right? Anyway, one more thing. If you want to get a hold of me, you can go to patodg.com or pdgpodcast.com and go to the contact section. And you can send me an email or send me a text message. By the way, I'm going to give you the text message number right now, just because it's there.
Bottles Powerhouse. text